everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Rynsey and thank you for finding this video today. We're changing it up a little bit. I'm going to softly speak in this video and I hope that's enjoyable to everyone. I haven't really done this in a long time and I think that it's going to come off much more soothing now that I have some recording experience. This video, we have some new ASMR triggers, a couple that we're going to be unboxing, well, unbagging, I guess you could say. This is the packaging of the first one. But first, if you like this video and you find some enjoyment, consider subscribing to the channel. We have 4 videos every week. Variety of content, but mostly triggers and hand sounds. Sometimes beard scratching, and sometimes whatever kind of comes. Anyway, let's get started with the first trigger, which is this, it's called Wackadoo Fun Fidget Stress Ball. The packaging says crazy squeezes, so I'm sold on it. It also says squishy madness, extra double sold. Wackadoo Dough Ball Fun Fidget, ages 3 and up, so hopefully I'll be safe to use it. Wackadoo Dough Ball. Why don't we rip this open? I hope that was an enjoyable sound. It didn't sound too good on my end. So, it's a little... Oh, it's not inflated. It actually has dough or something squishy inside of it. I thought it was just an inflatable ball. Interesting. That's pretty cool. That's a good sound. Hey, do you guys like the softly spoken videos? If so, I'll do more of them. It's kind of refreshing. You know, kind of speaking in my real voice. You know, I sit here whispering and it's great. I love doing it. But sometimes you almost like want to hear a voice. It's weird. So if you guys like listening to my half full volume voice, my partial volume voice, let's put it that way, let me know in the comments right now. It's almost a more personal experience. It's, you know, I talk about my OG friends of the channel all the time, and you're all awesome. Y'all know who you are. It's just kind of nice. I feel like this is a little more personal for everybody, but especially you guys, you know? I'm digging this ball. That's a cool sound. Look, I'm so used to whispering, I just slipped into a whisper. Oh, by the way, our microphone sensitivity is set to 100 today. 100% gain. 100% microphone gain in this video. This is a pretty good trigger. This is a really good find. Gotta love Five Below. Even though when I was in there, they had items for $25 at Five Below. That's kind of false advertising. But what are you gonna do? They were like keyboards and speakers and stuff. They were all junk, like not qualities things. If I'm gonna spend $25 on a keyboard, I'm gonna go to Amazon or like Best Buy or something and get a known brand. Anyway, I digress. So, I posted a poll last week asking if anybody would be interested in participating in a subscriber video where you guys do some ASMR and I can feature you all. You know, you don't have to be an ASMR channel to do it. You could be an OG fan, you could be a brand new fan of the channel. All you gotta do, did I just pop this? I don't think so. I think we're good. You don't have to be an OG friend. You can be brand new. You could be an ASMR channel. You could create an actual YouTube just to submit something. And I'll give you all shout outs and we'll all do some ASMR together. I think it would be pretty dang cool to finally do one of those now that we're approaching 5,000 friends of the channel. Let me know in the comments if you would be interested, and go and do that poll. Go to the community tab and find that poll and lock in your answer. All right. I think we used this orange little squish ball enough. What was it called? Squishadoo? I don't know where the packaging went. Oh, there it is. Wackadoo. We've used this Wackadoo enough. Why don't we move on to another new trigger? And this one, it kind of spoke to me the way that it sounded. I got this from Home Goods. Excuse this loud noise. Well, excuse me, I had to get scissors for that tag and I actually ripped it a little bit. Of course. Anyway, I found this at Home Goods and it's a cloth pumpkin. It has some rattling, like sand. There's something heavy in there, but it sounds pretty nice when you tap on it. You know, we're in the dog days of summer, so fall is around the corner. This could double as some house decor when the fall rolls around, which is my favorite holiday. It's also Mrs. Rynsey's favorite holiday. Well, not holiday, favorite season, excuse me. I was getting lost in the taps. So, it's not too bad. I prefer the tapping over the shaking, but we're going to explore all options. Man, I've already said this, but it's refreshing to sort of speak in my normal voice for you guys. You know, I don't know what that bang was downstairs. It shouldn't have been Sheba. She's being watched. I don't even know if you heard that, but we will find out in editing. So, that's the tapping. That's the shaking. Whatever's inside of this is exiting the pumpkin. That's gonna be a mess. Also, I recorded the video before this one and I used the metal scrubbers. I forgot to wash my hands. It makes them very dingy. Please excuse me. Much better. I wish I had remembered to wash my hands before using that orange Wackadoo ball, but what are you gonna do? Oh yeah, I forgot that this sand-like substance is exiting the pumpkin. So maybe we won't shake it. We'll just tap on it a little bit longer. We could also try Just pulling the yarn a little bit. That's pretty good. What do you think? I like it. I like it. Alright, this thing is making a mess, so we're going to move on to the next one a little bit early. Because I don't feel like doing an extra big cleanup. So, the next trigger is yet another new trigger to the channel. You can hear this packaging, and I saw this, it was $1 at the dollar store, and it's one of those pop things. Now, I do not like watching these. I think it's an overrated trigger, and I think the Spot Cube that I used in that one video is much better than this. But it was $1, it's super bright pink, and I wanted to try it in person, on camera, to really see how it sounds. You know? We'll see how it sounds in person. First of all, it smells weird. Oh, that was pretty cool. Let me preface this real quick. This is a generic one. This isn't the brand names that you see like in Five Below or on Amazon. This is a generic one, so I don't really know how well it's going to pop, but it feels stiff. Okay, and that sounds pretty damn good. That's a pretty good tapping sound. Let me do it this way. Let me do it this way so everybody can hear what I hear. So, I just had to restart recording. If there's a jump there, I'm sorry. I'm not sure exactly how much of the tapping that I got. Let's see how this thing sounds when you just pop these bubbles. Okay, so they don't really make a lot of sound when you're pushing them in. And it takes a little bit of effort on this one to push them. I'm assuming because this is a generic off-brand knockoff and not made with the same quality of plastic rubber than the other ones. This thing smells weird. It smells like chemicals. I don't like it. Anyway, let me pop all of these in. It's kind of tricky popping these in. Maybe that's the point. So, let's start to pop them. See, I still kind of think this is overrated as an ASMR trigger. Do you like these? I mean, if you do, I'll keep using it once in a while. Or I'll get some more. But you gotta let me know in the comments whether or not you want me to keep using this. let's go through that, roll it back one more time. I just gotta pop all these in. And I wonder if there's a way to get like a mass popping of these devices. And please excuse me, my air conditioner just cut on, so I'll edit that the best I can. I can't just turn it off. It gets way too hot in here, and you know, Sheba's downstairs and the ferrets that live here, they are, you know, they don't like hot weather. So anyway, let's see if we can do like a mass. Doesn't seem to want to work. Just gotta do it the old school way. Alrighty. Well, that's the generic pop-it square thing. If anything, it sounds good to tap on. So there's that. Maybe it'll make it into a tapping video in the future. I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. Anyway, why don't we move on to our next new trigger that I have? And this one, well, it's a box of new triggers. So this is kind of like the squish ball, the Wackadoo ball, but with Orbeez inside. And we've all seen these. It's a box of squishy fruit. I already opened it up before it was ready, but there's 2 pineapples, there's a watermelon, there's a strawberry, there's a blueberry, and I don't really know what the purple one is. I mean, maybe it's supposed to be grapes. I don't know. But I really want to try the pineapple, because the pineapple is the largest one. And it has this texture to the outside. So first, we'll just kind of shake it around a little bit, warm those Orbeez up some, maximize their ASMR potential. That sounds pretty good. Interesting. Sorry, something just fell out of this. I mean, I don't know what that could have been. So, I've used Orbeez balls in the past, and I always see people pushing them on the microphone, and it sounds so good. And the problem I have, why I haven't done that, is I don't have a firm table or something, like a desk or something that I have a constant setup on. I have to set up and break down my everything, light, backdrop, triggers, every time I do this, which is why I usually record on Saturday mornings when the house is the quietest. So I currently have a small recycling bin with the box that my laptop came in on top of that. So I'm going to try to put this on the microphone. I don't know if it'll work because the box moves and it rattles and it just doesn't seem to work for me. But let's give it a try. See, I can already hear the box like creaking a little. But maybe the Orbeez on the microphone make up for that. It looks cool. Let me adjust this a little bit, make it more vertical. I don't know if that's going to sound good or not. It does look cool though. Why don't we try a different fruit? Let's try what I'm assuming is supposed to be grapes, but just really looks like a purple tomato, if you ask me. Ugh, that didn't sound good. That was a little too, liquidy squishy. Well, I think we really do just have to warm them up a little bit. That sounds pretty good. I think these Orbeez might be smaller than the pineapples. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. All right, let's try this guy on the microphone. This purple one gets really tight. I'm kind of scared that it's going to pop on the microphone. I'm not going to do that anymore. That was my stomach growling, if you heard that. The struggle is real. As a young upstart ASM artist, young as an ASM artist, not really young in real life, I struggle with my stomach growling so much. I have to do so much editing, and that's the primary reason why. Too much information? Whatever. This is an intimate video. I'm kind of using my real voice. We're getting to know each other, having a conversation, whatever. All for the content. All for the content. Speaking of the content, if you haven't already, like and subscribe. Shameless self-plug. Like and subscribe. Alright, so we have one more new trigger that I want to try. And this also cost $1. Let me grab it. I have this little inflated balloon with sugar skulls on it. I thought it was pretty cool looking. It was relatively cheap. They're already putting Halloween stuff in stores. Not that sugar skulls are Halloween. I'm pretty sure it's Mexican culture? I know it's culture for Dia de los Muertos. But I don't really know why sugar skulls would be Halloween decor. I guess that's what America does. But this thing makes some pretty good tapping sounds. Like, let me lightly tap on it. take this stick off of here. I hope that's okay. Hey, this is pretty good for tapping, especially speed tapping. That was my stomach again. So, this is a trigger that's going to take us to the end of the video. And I hope everybody enjoyed themselves here. This was sort of an impromptu little video. I had a few new triggers. I still have a few more that I haven't used yet. They'll be coming up in the coming weeks. And I have a couple of special triggers coming in the mail from our friends at Amazon. Everyone, there are some good ASMR channels who follow my channel, and you should all check them out. And there are 4 that come to mind right now. JFY ASMR, that's the Dutch channel I spoke about earlier this week in a community post. Check him out, he's awesome. Dr. Dawson ASMR. That man is on a quest for his first 1,000 subscribers, and he's almost there. Actually, by the time this posts, Doc, you might actually have it. He does a mean cranial nerve exam, super tingly. Y'all need to check him out too. This young lady, I am proud to say I was her 2nd subscriber ever. And she started her channel, according to her, after watching my first 500 subscriber video, where I discussed everything that I have done. And her name is Cloud9 ASMR. Super tingly. It's really high quality stuff. And she is kinda blowing up right now, so get in on the ground level. Cloud9 ASMR. Okay. Next is ASMR Panda. ASMR Panda has some high quality triggers. Usually no talking, and it's subtle, just like he has this one thing with a foam roller where he rolls it back and forth. Super tingly. It's so simple, but so effective. He has a TikTok too, which I subscribe to and I watch all the time. ASMR Panda. Just go check him out. You'll love it. Then you got my man, Jonathan Thorson, son of Thor, master of the mouth sound, master of layered ASMR. Go check him out if you haven't already. It's really, really, really high quality stuff. Actually, he's where I got the idea for a balloon from. Sorry, man, I ripped you off again. Then there's one more channel that I've been watching more and more lately, and his name is Pleasant ASMR. The gentleman has some high quality ASMR. It's really, really good stuff. He's kind of blown up recently too. I subscribed to him. I think he was in his first 3,000 or 4,000, and I think he's broke 10K now. Awesome job, man. I watch your stuff all the time. Just wanted to give you a shout out. Anyway, I'm running out of things to say, so I think we're going to wrap up this trigger video, this softly spoken trigger video. My stomach wanted to say goodbye because it just growled like crazy. Anyway, this is the end. So until I see you in the next video, please like and subscribe. Help support this channel. Help drive me to keep making this ASMR for you the highest quality that I possibly can. I love it. You guys are all awesome. I love you all. Take care and stay safe. And everybody have a good evening.